What I say?
Do come and I could say, which is Kana now one.
Or the member of friend I'm gonna say, yeah, my cat. Said that I'm a chair of $1 not on your motivation. How many years in here?
To see a year and a half probably.
Until me, what I say, scan so me.
Oh, Fambra.
Scan over the
back to my account.
Mercy Sam, I got Mercy Sam Scarrow.
Yo.
Waiting on my cashier and say, oh, and China on sa a parrot. Sikaso, and the on to me.
Almost me can't watch this kind of crash here.
There may catch us a
man. Oh, but did the birthday to wash it.
1 year birthday put the
1 year or two.
2 per who for so.
Share. Oh, yes, the air party. I'm enough for 40. Why is it?
Fundraising.
Oh, and there's our Minalin Banner birthday. Thomas.
Minalin, one Minalin.
Zion Minalin Banner.
Minalin, on Sunonium.
Minalin.
Oh, yeah.
Baby girl.
I mean, that's the one Italy, no, you.
I don't know, boy.
Or don't mean now, one Zion. I said, yes, I on your Jimmy Forsa.
That's on your crack.
Or I collab on your Jimmy Forsa.
I smart.
A man super Quasia Forsa, and
Zion Quasia.
There be Missy no near Jimmy Forsa, and Tina Samba, I can't why no what he said here. Or near she, so I knew a baby. Send your big friend in Canchess and come out a baby and your foot on your Abacano.
Why?
Zion Fellis.
Zion Tina and Delba.
Say I can't come on a baby.
Nanka come on and the old.
O say,
me won't come across.
And come across and say, oh, kwa dear Bisa.
Oh, kwa dear Bisa.
See, this uncommon answer say, what are the questions you ask yourself before you consider marriage?
I said, only a carrier, no need you say, you, Sassam, answer.
That be a dimuko. What do you know?
It is like, oh, kwa, Rianaka, so I send Bisa, Bisa, the
now, if I now call. And you ask me with my location, and so do arrive and I say arrive.
Me say me share you do on Facebook. I can't be a share room. And I'm saying when your hometown a Google map takes you outside Accra.
Now you did Google map to the call Vietnam Ada ama area some call by and say Utu Fuman home baba. The woman say near nam your friend was say Ada ye baby ako. You wish na near Nkwapona. Now so see and do it.
Sir.
Dina ko ni ko wura punu. Ghana Google map na nya adwuma. E san say e yetete dia. Ba yan fan check ase enkoma Tracy Damase.
Last week.
What's a billboard na pie?
Enyum no so. Why billboard?
Enyum no so ba. Say efia de na yeda Damase. Nti mo Damase. Tracy nti mo Damase. Damase pa na Sam brother Sammy and ebe backing vocal. The main artist na efia Schwarzenegger. Na dancing group ni nyina de obi o mani Tracy Boache. Enti aseda nwom no ene de ba abema mo nyina. Na awade yi de adin kensen pa akodani. Baso go ima enkoma ye.
Adin kensen say.
Oh, it is trending. Tracy's marriage is still trending. It's still #1 trending.
Enti yakasa bibi adin kensen na say ajiegu.
Ajinsem. And I say we ajinsem. You to me more.
Okay, yeah.
I said, I dear mo come, gas and go movie wedding, a good able body peer. What's my say? When I ever bought that.
Obianya bida.
So she's the first to do it. Now, you know,
me to do it.
Until why a billboard. Now, the woman said, a year in Yaman, you billboard, event in Yama, Bebois. Thanksgiving billboard.
And it's good. I don't know young one air billboard. What is we are now starting here billboard.
And then I said the next billboard I want to see is the divorce challenge.
Divorce challenge.
Say I didn't go.
Yes, billboard.
What's our deal new go as billboard?
Now say
I am with a
great designer the beats headsets no so. Say now why you go or your bachelor or your Mr. Bachelorette or your a bridal room. Like something like divorce room now, you decoration, shoots no happily divorce. Yeah,
it makes sense. I mean, you should celebrate your divorce.
Oh, okay.
So billboards will be spanking up very soon when divorce happens, and when you're able to marry one for long, we want to wish ourselves a long endeavor in this marriage. Long endeavor. We have endured for some time, and there's a billboard in P. Embra. And Tracy at the end of the ensem bebre sisi ewa awade na chi ebi ya adesua ba ye nkoma ye di bese na wotwe mienu ni a yetutu mu kakra no nkoma edi kan ne ye se okwa awade a why na se obisa na engina so a edi kwa awade elma bema ne oba eye pe ana wobeka se be ka kire mo se me bisa asa dinti na waware na se won kan kire yen but enkrofo bi adwen om di wade ntie no de otumi ka kire yen ese wodi no na won kai but o kan enkrofo bi di om ka kire se uye decoration e man enkrofo mo na won gigi enkrofo so mo ware ma om ho kire wo enti sa asem na kan de agi watu but enne enkomo aye di ni so go hima ye besi bi se be ma ni oba awade enhihye mu no wan na ehia enhihye ebro so wan hihye na egina so de ware wan po na yenka se waso enti yempene so no ware oba ana bema bema na ko ware ba bema na ko sin ba pe bema na ko tu oba ho ka eware no bema na tu oba fi ni papa ene ne maami fie e de ne kotena ni fie bema ene bo akonhoma bema ene etua ma oba edi enti san komo nyina ne nsama mabobo isu kire se so baby asi na kuma pi so be ware a ayembia eyono no asi na kuma pi so be ware ana bema bi na asi na kuma pi se opo obi aso na ade so ayayi di enti yema ne ba we ni yensem bisa ene yadeba that it is the woman is it that the duty of a woman to prepare to be married just because a man is ready, or it is the duty of a man to prepare to hunt for a woman that is ready to be married. So say in this venture of this marriage industry, and no woman say nobody has been prepared for anybody. Yeah. Yensiesi obia obia. Eso obia siesi no ho ma awade. But men siesi ohun ma obi
in particular.
No way.
So I will siesi ohun as oba for awade.
Thank you.
But say we siesi ohun ma flip necessary ware.
That is the biggest mistake.
And then the broken heart ban.
Broken heart bon and say put I steady. I course and crofo steady. What was it? Michi Zandi Camel. Tio, a son say.
I don't see you, Tio.
Zandi. Aye.
Okay.
On we make be Tio.
Oh wow.
Michi maybe I'm a madam for pan is and you.
Oh, okay.
Madam for pa. Send no cram a catch there na ye yano. Or ye wajuma. A juma cassia pan or ye no. On your counselor, won't be a counselor, so now so a brabo mo bre. Emma nipa das any bedani for 2-4. Miss Raoul. Iya ngwe mini afa yenwe.
Okay.
Mini afa yenwe. Iya ngwe mini afa yenwe.
No me want to watch ala lafi.
Yo mini afa yenwe.
He's small.
Hey. Zani Kamel can be a counselor. She's not a counselor. But she's a living testimony of self-control fruit. Bible says that for the fruit of the spirit, one is called what? Self-control. A self-control is as a result of what you have gone through and you have survived. And we are similar. Say a number fin suase be catcher say. Then chem ewa. Men fa wo so. Ene wo bunch na ma wo a wo de adani kere wo awe enka se fa so yenso. Eti enkoma ye di nti a mi chia Zandi ni se. Ade ba ko Zandi aye amani age ni se. First na ka wade ne ye afa ni tim se dam. Basisi afa ni mu se adesua. Enti abetufo. Efutu a Zandi di ba ye ne nanke se Tracy di mrika eso ye di.
Oh, okay, so Zandi ababe do like Zandi ababe 234.
Amenye Zion Felix na the report ne ba.
Oh, okay.
O say on bompaye.
O say Tracy bompaye.
Awade di o kuma bompaye pa.
Sanok, interview na why?
Ewo kana we.
Oh, okay.
Oh, onwe. Let me send him out. Oh. Aya futu se akwase o de di kan on bompaye. De to so mienu nso. De Zandi e kire ne se on hwa adamfofo yie pa. na sa wade begu a ejina dan fofo so.
Oh, okay.
Na ewiase mo de ehunu bi penti na asere wade ne ba di agro na oyi na no ato nkyanye so mpa abofra na asem. Enti de Zambia fa mu da na oka. Enti ye kasa oba akwa awade a ayembia enhihya oye no. Ebi ne de Zandi kan ya na. If a woman is preparing to be married, is it very prudent or important for her to speak to already married people to hear what it takes to be your wife?
So Baba Waria, as so di kind shushem crofo aware pen. No bisa wo mo say wodru breast so wade ana so wode e de ware.
Ontie sa wade mu nyama na ye ka na bi ne den. O maame ne papa wade a utumi bisa maame mpo ehu hia so we bisa obehu. Na nansen na manfo nkwala aba omo ahwe won hu fi GSS nti mu hu a wade po hu mfaso. So what must say? Enti abakosem ni adesua bi a star girl benyi ama sokohima eni kwaje eja abomu ama awade no star girl hu say na awade tie eni so de na inside because the exterior ni interior na nyape enti obi a onwale ye no onim de friend the exterior exercises of marriage brofo kese na me kan no se na hwe minim kire se brofo nkate po nim ni brofo din but
India
Ose
India Hamon
then
India
yeah producer say
India have
I say brofo nkate brofo din aye India have obwa aye hibiscus flower ana wa kan dia bon ma ke bia no di na wu man go dia
what's that wako example na wu
na you say
but who said they know what who say wrong.
So find X when the lecturer is looking for X on the whiteboard.
Meanwhile, I find them out. But who nim cabbage no by the people who nyati can say.
Yeah, watch one.
Wrong.
E je bi na maka no. Brofo nkate brofo din. Eh hibiscus flower.
Yo yate.
Nti enye India hem. Eti sokohima no kura na ye kan say your preparation towards marriage. Bema preparation. Oba preparation enye pe. Yemfom so no ye wo oba asedi esese wo ye se na be ya obedane eyire ye wo bema asedi ese wo ye se na be ya obedane ekunu but emiri bia oba be ye bema asedi ese opeso dane yire pe no wadane hinti dua ama wade na wanyi abedane abrewa bone beyifo e wa wade ase. Na ensema ye kodi bisa no ohima kama otie onwale ye ge ya ofi ha ko ye ya ubisa ne nsema hu ni mfaso ono so ka se ye bisa mi obi a onwale obisa se wo mpna na bia no nipa na nimbie oye kurasini ese kun ye bisa ye mbisa mpna me de atudwa wo a opetro ho nwom tie so ohima until you have reasons to have a desire for marriage. Number 2, you also have a reason to have a design for marriage. They are not the same. So your desire for marriage and your design for marriage happen to be your exterior exegesis. I just say, eye abonte eni suadi hu. Enti awadi a wunko mu dano. Se uye inputa, uye input for the exterior. Say abontinet say to say mo amoye decoration vendors yi mo de munimani balloon de munimani nkonua de munima any green yellow flower de munimani say the brother tree must come here na po can say bia na yensamfon said a maid of honor can never be beautiful more than the bride. Now when she a brother then who are time that
and a brother one time so the offer maid of honor and who of a outside
and tell you a maid of honor is when you say you're fun about or your sponsor.
I'm mom.
What must say? On you say or se fata say on come made of honest no. But wa bow and at the obet media shen and you say
so
on the wechi And a baby no a chino didn't say yes or can brother train no. Na se bibi o me ho kire m na mo bibi na obi a metin mu ntumi nkoto a mo mbesa soko obema musika na koto esan se financier no eye soko hima what ma say eti soko hima you need to understand what you have to put in place whilst you are thinking of getting married. So ene ya disua ne say I am bia from so bi wo ho se obi a wa ware da no otufo se wo wura awade mu ana wa wura awade mu de wo hin de hia. So what did them say? Which one is very essential? That you need an advice before you are in the marriage, or you need an advice whilst you have entered the marriage. You understand? Because say most of us have too much knowledge in our lifestyle. And marry be a trimplabi, ama emprano machino. Omo de si say matwem prama imprana matweno ekosi atai ayawade ye kono kan sembia and send me a very emut pipa is a profound statement e bia na obo nim se wo kan e se na o kan tra ba nyansa ba ko a e wo asem na kan na meyie pie no wo se wonam na odi obia wo 6 mpo a entumi ma unhu sena wade etie. He said he made that statement. Yes. I said, Grofumi say experience of Mukita any about one. Etie bano awade dia. Omo domusuko.
Obi tu ga say me dey am a businesswoman no na be chem say business in awale.
Say the dressing common bi na wudi de kon.
Oh, sao.
So catch unhu ye. Zandi kama di futu no ba said the Tracy here can
what were the specific things I wish they met in any store.
I was story more kind school way we and I said get na go je understand it one here.
Hey, me pass you.
What's the one passing?
Me pass you.
When to ya?
Okay, so me kind be careful Zandi Camel to Tracy. Oh, okay.
Oh, come a man for an hour come out. I mean koson kasa.
Okay, enti who share the oka say na advice or the man and say on twin ho fi na fofo.
Na say
ka say o ignore mo kra.
Na say one person no ka no.
On share nema.
Hey, na East Legon landlady be twin ho efi mafia gang no ho. Would it work? Enye na mbe kan na say me si Tracy wari egu no. One to say me kan na say me si Tracy wari egu. Because ye tie nkomodie na Abrantie bran obe wari Tracy Buache no ye nim ne ye ebia wonim na me de me nim no na efia soa e kire na se na fe ne ye pese ye ka no abakosem ekotwe abrantie ne fini be abi kukuru ote de bae e na efia kire adwuma oye efia dudu a watena Germany ama ne waja na aniama owari Tracy Buache nchire mu po man ate asese abrantie ne gro ne Tracy ne gro na mo show be se efia dunie e na esisi so e ban so se na ye say ayembia is alleged say sa barrier ba kokoko fefe impo ayefa Vivian Jill na abrantie so de no so twen pran 10 years e na efia video bi obo e ma yete ase embo se Vivian Jill dwen se enkwala mienu echi no abrantie baba be ware oba awa wo mienu de a na nka wa share titia pansam ne ba na ate wache but Tracy Buache so wo ma mienu eja mienu nkrofo mienu mba e na Tracy Buache di obudige eti nkomo no ko ye mienu se na abrantie no mpa oba akoko ana den we nyina efi gangsters no whatever.
It is a see like what is that?
Eti de ye kan say o kwa awade mu a wo hia mfutuo ebi efi omomo we dada no ho ana ayembia obi ana wade egu.
But you being a counselor, do you think say so be warrior as a say nipa ne je futuo free one a aware pen ho dana?
De ni kan obi aware pen wo ye futuo fi no ho wo nya hwemfi no ho.
De aware pen.
De oti awade ase.
De oti aware ase.
You don't get anything from them.
Oh, okay.
Obi ana wade egu otufu afa.
Obi ana wade egu.
Enkaka de na wade egu awade bion de. Tuaneka no ntufu.
De ana wade egu a wawade biom no.
Tuaneka
no ntufu so wo be ware a.
So be ware a.
But dia na wade egu on ware ye no tufu atie.
Tie
na so dia owa wade ase de.
De otufu atie be tie ewo adwempa
asopem.
De bi tie wo adwempam be nya asopem. Esan se betuma mo de fear and panic at all so. Esan se de o ka kire wo no Se nyansa wo manka watumi afamu futu asanwale. Ne futu oni hu hia. The advice of a divorced woman makes sense when you are going to get married. However, it can never supersede a divorced woman who is married again. So for you to see Zandi Camel's advice as compared to Obapa Chrissy, as compared to Empress Gifty, the two of them will carry more weight
than Zandi.
But above all, Zandi Camel's advice is better than Miss Bell's advice.
Because Miss Bell ain't worried.
You get a picture here.
Okay.
So, Yebisa, and it's essential for you to know, so if you want to get married, you need to have such people advising you. Especially, you don't need advice because you have met a man. That is a mistake.
Okay, so you rather acquire the advice and as acquire the knowledge before marriage.
Thank you. Before you go even see a counselor.
But say also okoye churches man. I mean, people who are divorced, you're born my side. People who are divorced, people think they are even way. So
baby, what divorce so what it be and say when you're paying for. And immediately you get divorced and you don't get married again. All right? You are a burden to society. You are a failure in marriage if your marriage collapses and you don't marry again. I say you are a failure regardless of the reason for the marriage. So mawaro me dada me ja ne san se me say we famachi. It is so be cheating na unini ja wade. The reason for the divorce is that you said this happened and the end result was the divorce. And you don't know. So you need to celebrate. That's a mistake. We need to celebrate. The celebration is coming because Adiebia Mempe SC find X. The lecturer is still on the whiteboard looking for X. They can't find X. What I say? But right now we have found the equation that X plus Y plus 2 minus 7 divided by 8 equals to 0. What is X? X is 0. Yahoo X. So remember that once your marriage ends, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of what happened, regardless of the pain, if you don't marry again, you are a failure. It is only when the football who could take the football or two for there by football till me a yow was a football. And no be or be our divorce on worry biom. And to 2 for a football near clear there by a young woman. So go for advice. Before you plan to be married, go for advice.
And some walk or bar. What's yes, you was a sabre with your baby back so the waremia. Mepeleno. And so Dick Coco yourself to women. I mean, no, yeah.
Me say go for advice, so me can go for counseling. There are two different things. Advice is to tell you
what it is,
what you have to do.
Okay. And a counseling.
Counseling is to help you to make an informed decision.
Okay.
Say asembia wate. I'll pursue 2-1 na mono. Counselor na said the say all kinds be and see when you say I need that be no crack. Send a beya ube to me and jina so e 2-1 na more. And yet it's a counseling your advice.
Okay.
Long so say that and tell me. And to be no didn't come on or more advice. Advice it say me too for say you say. No counselor etu for me to be a food that. Asembia to ewo utimu a eya o kisene bia onye hu promise bre a enko yema bibi wo utim me pese me ware na me nua ba bi okọ awade ba ye kire se ayibefo mema de omo ba mamu odu nanso eduro ni nti de bi omo wi agnike kro enti me mpo de misuo se me ware ni nua ba ma ba nua bi ko ware ayigbeni no ekire mu be bi akosi ni enti so ato so and to catch yourself, men worry ayigbeni. And no advice.
Yeah, will be watching me, mommy, but one is someone wearing cranny.
Yes, and cranny for
the cranny baby fear.
I
say, but so we are cranny. Was the eye? Nan so
Yeah, did you know or your bear man oba?
Oba.
Oba be or catch us when wearing cranny bear may be what must say? Never upon young cranny. And I'm the catcher said, dear Dick kind of. Answer number one warrior who soon so one and whom fast one. Just all my men of a party, our dear Sima who's in our dear tear.
It's our dear Mia who from the word go.
And man, don't chase a one day you, women to be into 1 million. Made it. Who bondo? What is no? This is a job, 2 years a day.
I don't believe, dear.
There be on just here. May you have my one in a chair, but may you not. Tete yiri a mene ne ti we enya ni one nye say one me je tete yiri a mene ne ti we me na metwa ware no
ada wonye
then obo wa me na meti ase o chia ne to me na mi so otan
na ne je say yiri nu ja no nya be ma fufura otan say
afi no ma be sua say o chia ne to be say do you boil me o chia ne to me so beta.
And it's, I mean, there is nothing wrong if it will take time for the other person.
We don't learn in marriage.
But what do now?
So I've not learned anything from my wife. You see the problem? I'm saying Zandi, a foot a bit a year, but a sorry or refined a foot and your counseling a foot. Was it Pompeii? A baby or Pompeii Maukubia Wadianigu.
Nabio, I know me bo. I pay my son now. I
know you must show.
No, because rather boy me on the Kunu Kwaje on Yesica mean Dibi. I never go.
Send on your pie.
Naka what they now.
The can't see a chest. What are you for?
That be me on Yesica.
Now I wouldn't say
I saw a businessman.
Then I only said Berman, wouldn't say Berman is any scout in where they.
Berman Niska.
What's when I want to where they.
Sir, commend me.
And today, and so what?
No, me pay.
And your common don't. What is the prayer for money?
No, me pay.
Baby, I
don't buy. Say, I'm broke business.
Me, bomb me. Who am I eating? Bomb me.
Oh, you're in support to prayer. Say,
now also, oh baby, prayer. We hear our daddy say, God, give me the spirit of humility to continue marrying this foolish man.
And yes, submission, right? Because
if you don't ask God for the spirit of level of submission so you can respect this foolish man, your marriage will collapse. But you don't pray. No, what yes, because you're now, oh Lord, I be a branch, be a same be a me dealing with some time ago. No, or Berman,
and what of a bomb and pay mom couldn't say ready. Obaya or Dimikunechi, a radi Bonahem Pompo.
Now I name Pompo Obana now. Now who said,
I watch it to Mano.
Now I doubt chicken. Down bet chicken. Somebody one day, then down bet chicken. Now I chicken one now. Oh, chicken man, and now chicken. What's it man about the arm? Now, what's it what the arm now who to say me? I'm messing one in our years to do. I said, my brother, who for George Luto, then who's actually by the arm, messing. Then I'm to be a sea, I'm a son, no, my partner say, or Gino notice and a airborne pie. Now then, they have the boxer shorts. And I'm pie or you go boxer shorts. Not to call him a partner say now, couldn't boxer shorts so fine young coupon. Me must chill. George boxer shorts.
Or the point
of contact. Pie say, me chinani boxer shorts is
the point of contact.
The be your sure, baby. I'm a money beman brim that way yes by fire, by force. I refuse erection in this boxer shorts. Any spirit of humanizing, any spirit of adultery, tie you now.
And you humanize and to me mom pie money.
Now humanize and pie ben abebo.
Now
what? Oh, now bema ye mansam na konya ndensem memansem. A branch any yam shenema or society boxer shorts nyina and the bread need so on shebio and panso oja boxer shorts she anti-pay hey and now me point I'll be free me catch so no need ye bisa no start anti-pay first story need their kwana in share boxer shorts be there or share what they call laundry oyi ya no abobo de colandry enti wanja ni boxer shorts puma na ni ireni amba the make can say the prayer of a wife has limitation in making marriages work. If your husband is sick and you think you can intercede on his behalf because he's sick, go ahead. But empower me to say, Father, I declare in the name of Jesus, this spirit of polygamy for my husband's family, that the father married 5 wives and 31 children. I declare in the name of Jesus Christ, that as I enter into this marriage with this man, may polygamy vanish now, 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 and now, and now. Egeye ogoyo, egeye ogoyo, egeye ogoyo, geye goyo, geye goyo, geye goyo, geye. Tracy Frank, Empire no.
Jai Tracy don't you know why?
These ones are not the prayer we are talking about. But I'm saying, so go and seek for advice. So you carry advice to the counselor. And the all wale here, kura all wale da. Awa wunsia ono so tese obe wale a obese otufo tie de futuo no na omo na wantie won futuo ni yi a obi awale o me nua ba de be ho me show din se na ho ya me fe no ho me sisu na se na mti oboa na me smart sense enye na matubo me tena we oboa se anote on se sai na me hu se wo kose ba ho ya me fe ama me na nam tie nkola miensa eja miensa yi o awale abomi mama yi sika de ebixio
and you think say Tracy Boache so tie efutu azandi edeman I mean and they watch le one way or the other
zandi efutu hu hia e one group
yes say oh yeah wadwen so I think one ade ba kwa o kan ya me de ne pan se wo ba usiesie hu ama wade in general. Now one should say kwasinti na misiesie me.
Don't try it.
Anaya
no way.
Yeah, it is a provision store.
Unufu eswa. Men koye esan se flip inti.
Flip upe nufu akesi.
Menye otu. Menye.
Because a flip ja before trim.
Ena obeja wo so.
It is possible.
Esa wadi enya febo.
Aha.
Hona many PCS ta me dwe wa me ntiase.
PCS ta so akadai.
Otie ne dia no
that be
osio no onjine sika so mani kuna ye ni manager enko bisa so od pe divorce
mentias you
say on first ke ni bre enko gu na wade esanse ni kuna ni manager
oh eti ono nko bisa ni kunu so onya account man
bibisa
na awade ni ngo
sa
because of sikani bre ni kunu ejuma ene yekobosho scanning na we he aya he aka he
na no kre
me this a walking
mam guess asmo kan no hwa etaso
oh say enu your no need decision
but is it a good thing to say
no nyama bi say ubisa na me hu dia meka because for me I think say it's I was said you be a pen in nyama
it is so go ma say oni ko adie wa adwuma na mo ye adwuma abomu a
me ne mo adwuma mu da
I don't know this out.
I mean, just a minute, said me where you want, and I'm so where you want. There's no limit to where you want.
Won't be a complete.
Deputy, oh no, young folk. Now there be a mistake. On try. I believe that. What's the war? But they say, "Oh, please, me a businesswoman." Oh, yeah, me started here, me company was Rolling Stone. Then I went to them. It's me juma there. Aha, me I know you juma na me juma.
It is a gospel artist. A manager. No kobo show. What the 10K. Esi etua ni bi ana be mani kite sika na ofa nyibo akọ ho.
Oh, no, and I make catch on. Say me who have. I said them say oh papa want me papa would that me tell the yes. Aha. Me dey no.
Eti ya ye papa would.
Aha, who say na betimi a kire me. Eti just say gospel musician bi on wako bi sika ma ye ntoka no betimi atu na fo.
Ba ye nyina ye tikuru mu na ye gospel musicians do na awade agu omo kire ye ntoka.
Oh.
Eni obra eni akona na omo
afem. Ade e ude mama nka no kranchel. Oma nka no kran.
Then
Oh, be brain kind of crazy.
said they.
Be brain. Oh, say. Obi onuma. Oh, there are issues that this hanya maneba. But yes, assembly. Yes, assembly. Kon. Assembly. Mene. Basa. Ubisa we are saying. Ubisa we are saying. True. And I mean, me obi ni papa kon one-sided story. Yeah, na me share that follow sa. Metsi, but me jindi. This is matter the other side, other parties. So I don't know, some man is so can but I don't know anything America because so baby Sadema can different thing. Even Pastor Lava say will be a TikToker. And I'm me copying the TikToks no your life. On him forward so on your life. I mean, Ubi Sano on your live worship. Obeka deep no on your TikTok live. I mean, like, to say that we Facebook live.
The discussion, babe.
I don't know. I didn't listen. So that is it. At the end of the day, who be so about pa? I want a reason. It's different. Oh, baby, so Pastor Love, different. So you say, so what really happened? And for me, I think say PSA feel say no ne side ne. And I mean, debi ameka say mpempi as and near ya de kwa wadiem no. Bebre na ya na esumaya niema ye hunye. From the beginning, even the fear said the yen, Subabi or my picky onset from fear because it was a common behavior.
But yeah, they were.
I'll send they were fair years.
But you found quite what you move.
I can't say,
I said, maybe I and to come at you. So no irritated. Now on Pesse, one in the year and Pemagra, and I'm Miss Bunny.
Only irritated, no person by him. And the anonymous Subai.
Now I one papa mania said the echo soon.
And some say, and Mammy Subai to never pay us and Papa Bian.
There been 2 quarters of us today.
I never pass you or Pessa.
None never one cassa. Only no Bacay. Meba. There was a baby. I shall let you. Oh, again.
It's fear.
What be no like a Sunday quay by the quay. Bawa Kwaba no Bawale. Apparently, he was calling the wife to announce to the wife that our son-in-law had just brought us trouble. When the wife came and said, "Oh, what be doing? Take Jeff and take me your tell you about no fenomenal yes." Over the mammy, our bomb here. Obi everything is okay. Is my daughter sick? He says no. Mommy, it's nothing. But I think that for about 6 months now, I've been with your daughter for 6 years, and there's an issue that I'm trying to battle. It's not working. She's refusing sexual intercourse, and if she gives me as punishment. I don't know what to do. I can't go to my family.
No, somebody did on there. Some said, "Who can juice canon chia?" Said, "Yeah, that's the best of the juice."
No, I'm going to pass a law for all married men to go on strike without having sexual intercourse with their wives. Because when women feel they are happy, they give sex. When it's their birthday, they give sex. When they think the environment is okay, they give sex. As if to say, the best commodity in their life is sex for us.
And to say what they can time now.
You see how painful so going on is printing the picture.
Because the more normal time, won't see you. And I do what bad so no problem. Why would they? When they say, "Mammy, Miss Nano, Miss Cat, now what? Father, another fat." No, my name.
You see,
only said, "Mamma, the bread, you're my room, sit out, Munchia."
Now, Bao Kunubosia, the Unya within.
Oh, dear, I said, "Why, dear, we are not ample time that day went to you." Then, no, but no, so, middle for. Where dear, what would you? And you be a nano. Scanner. Oh, dear. For mommy, number 5.
I mean, this is so you can imagine when the mother came and they called the mother and told the mother that this is the issue why your son-in-law came, and it's because at the end of the day and it's not giving sex, so the husband never knew to say, "Oh,
I was therefore the money now to say my children."
Never I mean say, oh, imbinu, loli, eba chake.
Oh,
yeah, you friend you.
Oh, baby, I'm a better.
I'll catch the bunny crew say, what's it there? Me bunny in place on in bed. I'll see, oh, baby, now, baby,
that is it.
Say, Edu Pensobia on Pesse, Oberman in Nada. Now, never planet you on Bissan. Yampo ya deɛ no. Mfie mienu kra. Ma ɔtena ho. Ɛnanse mpo me de ma no ntumi nya hwe. Ntumi du baabi mpo a. Untumi enye. So I'm saying that like mother,
like daughter.
Like daughter. But when you're going for marriage, seek advice before, during, and after. But the category of people, I've given you 2 categories.
That's your phone number.
The first category is the people who have married before and they have not married again. And those who are married and they have married again. These 2 groups, take advice from them. On 0277
I agree with you. I agree.
609 644. This one is a counselor's number, not advisor's number. 0277 609 644. Any advice you get, take it to a counselor. Because counseling and advice are not the same. Tracy Boachin needs to listen to what Zandi Camela is saying. And Zandi Camela must immediately marry again, including the young man called Kanija. Okay. Marriage must happen after divorce. Okay. Next week.
Yebesaba.
Nyame adona menkoya.
Yebeba. That's a pass. That's a pass because Thursday, I know, sir, you are very tight, but in all your schedule, you come around every Thursday. I mean, Pamucho, Monshan and some for me, and their advice near solid. You must be a young in them. I am person Washington, Mumbisa, me and teaching.
Richard and Asawa.
And Asawa, better. Yet I wouldn't answer so much now.
Evangelist Danasawa.
Said me run show my Ghana. And within this so him who are Philomena Kutu Blanks as a counselor, no, you are doing 1000%. I and the Munina say, oh, Yanti should be able to so him who are Flip and a by a counselor look to a count, Mildred dear for Facebook Live. Joshua the end of my family. Let's enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.
Some few minutes. Yay, to leave the scene. So it's good to get advice, but not from people who have not married before. People who are struggling to marry, the advice is good, but they are giving you struggling advice. Hey, just don't leave me. So it makes a lot of sense that Zandi Kamel will advise. But the advice must be taken in different. It says 2 things. Watch your friends. Yes. Actually, the president of the Foundation of Counselor Lutrots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ofran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's the one who is planning to give you the money. I say she should wait till she comes. Because you not be a nice person when it comes to
look
money.
At you.
Especially when it's not in currency like Ghana City.
Oh, boo.
So, ladies and gentlemen, today is a straightforward advice. Don't build yourself for a certain man to marry.
Hey, that advice is solid.
Don't.
Solid.
Don't.
I wish every lady will listen. I wish
I
they
say,
will agree.
ask yourself the questions we asked last week. Why do I want to marry? Who do I want to marry?
People prepare themselves for the aspects.
Yes.
The aspects.
Yes.
Marriage, I expect
Yeah, but you don't prepare yourself for your specs. You prepare yourself.
For marriage.
No, you spec yourself for who is looking for your spec. You see the difference? If you spec your car, don't spec it because despite will buy. But spec the car that whoever has money
can buy.
That's all.
And so probably your spec may be like TikTok, but then the one who wants to buy it is short.
No, your spec will attract it kind. But
so what if your spec doesn't have that structure you want?
Because
but your spec has money.
No, you see, you don't understand. What is your spec? Your spec is what gives you the opportunity to buy the product. We buy, spec is specification. So you are buying because of the specification. What is your specification? When you want to buy a product, you buy it according to your specification, not what is available. Do you get what I'm saying? So I want a thick, tall woman in future as my wife. What is my reason why I need a thick, tall woman? Because I'm a short man. And because like poles repel, unlike poles attract, then I need to have something that is within my spec. You get a difference? So the spec is, when you hear the word spec, is specification. So you want to buy an iPhone 12, you give your specification. That's the spec Sogoima is talking about. When you spec a car, you make it get to a point where things are better. Zandi Kamel,
hello,
listening to advice. And I'm seeing some message from my sweetheart. I can't see well on the screen. Something happening to my reader. Sorry, girl, I'm trying to read what you sent. Okay. Thank you, Clary. You say, did Zandi Kamel listening to advice when she got married? A very good question, Clarice. Once bitten, twice shy. Because she didn't listen to advice. Because all the things I said, she didn't take it. Now she has seen the importance of it.
A counselor.
I was talking about counseling. I was not even talking about advice.
What you told Zandi Kamel was late. Because when you said those things, she was already getting married.
But she was not married.
But she was getting married.
She was not married. There's nothing called getting married. There is nothing called getting married in this world. There's only one thing called just married. Have you seen a poster
Okay.
rating getting married before? No. Just married. Just married.
Yeah. Pressure don't come.
Just married.
They could check the location.
Just married. But I'm excited that the accounts have a problem. Or say a futu and sacred nipa and social to me sacred nipa. Ask questions. Go for advice. Gather them and seek for counseling. Because advice and counseling are not the same. Good morning. Good day, Clarice. How are you? It's a long time I heard you speaking. Let me hear your voice. Take good care of yourself. God is in control in all situations. No man can make you except God. 0277 609 644. The young man called Lutrot will be seen again in the few 30 minutes to come. But remember, don't build yourself for a certain man's taste to marry you. Your baby daddy is complaining that he wants to pay your bride price, but because of your behavior, he doesn't know what to do. Somebody is ready to manage that behavior. Don't change for him. If you think that you have a character which is a nuisance to yourself, then make a decision to change for yourself. Bye till I see you again. Tonga Tali capsules. Tonga Tali ginseng coffee. Remember, ginger honey chips. I hear those of you in America these days, your tuna has come because of the sun. Buy it and chew so that your zinc will be increased. Order some now. Clarice, you've not ordered ginger before. Order it now. 862 2 at 5 2007. Yours is closer to you in North Carolina. Atlanta, Georgia to North Carolina. Selassie will supply to you. 862-215-2007. In case you want counseling, please call me on 0277-609-604. And don't forget that the Organs Conference is 10 years. And we have a lot of activities. I have, Clarice, thank you, girl. That's what Clarice said. No way. Clarice, we are 10 years old. You bought it from here, that's good. Clarice, we are 10 years. And activities are many. We want to screen a minimum of 3,000 adults and young ones from the ages of 30 to 65 on diabetes. That's what the foundation wants to do this year. And also feed mother and child, excluding men. And also do health screening for all men and women. This is an assignment for us in December. And the same way in December, we are celebrating the 10th anniversary. We are having a 1-year celebration. From December to next year, December, is the anniversary celebration. Others will do from beginning of the year. Our program started from 1313, and the biggest one that hits Ghana was the Orgasm Conference in December. So we're going to have a November to Remember jam, where we have a standing jam for celebration. More details will come your way. God bless all of you. Take care of yourself. When you say a prayer, say one for me. Remember, every time I'm on your screen, you ask yourself, when is this sleeping? Only God knows. Good morning. Well, some things are coming. Let me read them. So Gabriel Misa says, your daughter Nayas is trending counselor. Please say some for her. Don't worry. It's gonna be big and large. And I believe you when you say it. It's gonna be big and large. That one is true, Clarice. This year is gonna be big and large. It's gonna be big and large. And when a blind man tells you I've told you, their feet is on the stool.